tournament #1 seeds beaten in straight sets by the brand new pairing of Yui Kamiji of Japan and Dana Mathewson of the United States of America. A topsy-turvy encounter finally reaches its conclusion after an hour and 29 minutes of play. Wonderful to see that sportsmanship at the net. Disappointment for the Dutch duo of Diede de Groot and Aniek van Koot, who have taken the first 2 slams of the season. But here at SW19, it is Yui Kamiji and Dana Mathewson who got out of the blocks in blistering fashion to take the first set 6-1. They went through a bad patch in the second set. The #1 seeds had the opportunity to serve for the match twice, but were broken on both occasions. And then Kamiji and Mathewson took their opportunity to prevail. 6-1, 7-5 after an hour and 29 minutes of play. What a performance from the Japanese-American pairing.
I mean, so much credit has to be given to these two, doesn't it? For riding that storm. The best doubles pairs in the world, best players in the world, can ride through those storms. They can have that sprint start, have a tough time in the middle, but they find a way to pull it back, stay strong, remain resilient. And they proved that today. They were the definition of it. Those smiles just say everything. And I have a feeling this might not be the last we see of this pairing. Perhaps Yui has found a new regular doubles partners for these Grand Slams. I'm quite excited to see what these two can achieve in the future. And I think it's worth noting, Dana Mathewson having the week of her life. She got engaged at the start of the week. She's flown out to Wimbledon and won her first title here, won her first Grand Slam title ever. What a week. I wonder what the prize money will go towards. Hey, perhaps the wedding, I wonder?
Indeed, could well do. But the here and now sees Yui Kamiji and Dana Mathewson awaiting to be crowned as Wimbledon ladies wheelchair doubles champions. A terrific performance from the players ranked 3rd and 7th in the world. Well, as the heat shimmers over the London skyline, Louise can take us inside the numbers at the conclusion of what was a brilliant back-and-forth affair.
Yeah, it was a superb match, wasn't it? Especially that second set. It's really interesting when you look at these stats in comparison, you know, to the first set. They were a lot more heavily weighted towards Kamiji and Mathewson. The double fault stat has remained heavily in the negative for de Groot and van Koot. But actually, total points won have balanced out a lot better. There was a huge, drastic difference in that first set. But that did balance out in the end. So we definitely saw a really good level of quality tennis in that second set. And I think there's a lot for all players to be proud of. But for now, what a phenomenal achievement for Kamiji and Mathewson. And like I say, I can't wait to see what these two are going to do in the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, the trophies will now be presented on court to the winners and runners-up of the ladies wheelchair doubles final. On court for this presentation, please say hello to Debbie Jevons and Sandy Proctor, who are members of the Committee of Management of the Championships. Firstly, after a hugely entertaining match, please put your hands together for this year's runners-up, Diede de Groot and Aniek van Koot of the Netherlands.
So the runners-up making their way out onto court. Diede de Groot and Aniek van Koot. The competitors that they are, undoubtedly bitterly disappointed, particularly when they had the opportunity to twice serve for set #2, unable to get it done. But I'm sure in years to come, they'll look back with immense pride as they take the runners-up trophy here at Wimbledon
and
2022.
Now, your 2022 Wimbledon champions from Japan, Yui Kamiji, and from the United States of America, Dana Mathewson.
But what a wonderful moment for the newly minted doubles champions here at Wimbledon. Yui Kamiji and Dana Mathewson. The lefty-righty combination pairing perfectly in this, their first tournament together, to lift the Grand Slam prize here at SW19. The 2022 Ladies Wheelchair Doubles Champions here at Wimbledon.
Dana
are Yui Kamiji and Dana Mathewson.
If you'd like to just come this way for a quick chat. Thank you. Just there, yeah, that's fine. Well, firstly, congratulations. How does it feel to be crowned the 2022 Wimbledon champions? Dana?
It doesn't really feel real, which you could probably tell back a second ago. We didn't know what to do. I'm obviously really excited that I got to play with Yui. We've never played doubles together before, so this was a great first time. Yeah, I'm just overjoyed.
Yui, as Dana said, you've never played together, but you gelled so well. What is it about this partnership?
Well, we haven't played together before, but we know each other. We played against each other also, so we know how to play. And yeah, we just enjoy on the court and off the court. We share the moment. That's how we are good, I think.
And Yui, you came out so well. That first set, to take it 6-1 and to move 2-love up, but then there was a shift in momentum. How did you keep your nerve?
Yeah, I think Dida and Anik played so well in the second set, so I'd like to say congratulations and thank you for having a great final today. And but we never give up until we are 5-2. Yeah, until like the end of the match. So I was a little bit nervous, but yeah, still like have passion and talk many times, and yeah.
And for both of you, have you got a message for your teams who are courtside, giving you such great support?
Well, just thank you. I mean, they put in so many hours with us off the court that not everybody sees, and that's a huge part of why we're here today. So thank you.
And just finally, Dana, as well, it's been a good few weeks for you because you just got engaged as well.
I did. Yeah, I'm not wearing the ring, but I did.
Well, I'm sure he's watching at home and he's very proud. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 Wimbledon champions, Yui Kamiji and Dana Mathewson.
What a wonderful image that'll be captured by photographers all around the world. The cup held aloft by Yui Kamiji and Dana Mathewson. Two players, two athletes whose impairments are injured spinal cords. Yui Kamiji born with spina bifida. As for Dana Mathewson, at 10 years of age, she contracted transverse myelitis. She was an active athlete, particularly on the soccer field. And 10 days before she became ill, a photographer at a soccer tournament snapped images of her racing up and down the soccer field during a tournament. And then she said one day during practice she was doing sprints and she felt a stabbing pain in her back. She was rushed to hospital and she has been unable to walk since that time. Uses a wheelchair, found wheelchair tennis, and what a journey it has been.
Yes, it's pretty
Represented
incredible.
her country at the Paralympics, and here she is now, a Wimbledon champion on this, her outright Wimbledon debut after appearing as an alternate 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's incredible when you think back. If she thinks back to that day, you know, at 10 years of age, it was really scary. If you ever heard Dana talk about it, it was a scary time of her life, not knowing what's going to happen to her. But if you could have told 10-year-old Dana this is where she'd be, I bet she wouldn't believe it. It just goes to show that disability, impairment, barriers, limitations, it doesn't have to mean the end of something. There's still so much that can be achieved.
Yeah, when she was introduced to wheelchair tennis, she was given a chair, just as you were talking about. People can experience at the Nottingham Open in a couple of weeks' time. She was given a playing chair on the condition that she practices twice a week and tries to enter 2 tournaments a year. She took up that challenge, became a wheelchair athlete in adaptive sports, and look at what she has accomplished now alongside Yui Kamiji. They will have their name embossed in gold on the Wall of Honor here at the All England Lawn Tennis Club as the ladies wheelchair doubles champions. A terrific conclusion to a magnificent tournament, eliminating the tournament #1 seeds and doing so in straight sets where they showed so many facets of their game. Brilliant play coming out of the blocks, the quality to dig in, weather the bad patch, and then twice when the #1 seeds were serving for the match, they said no, 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 broke serve, got back on serve and closed it out when they had the opportunity.
And that was what was most incredible for me in this match, was that resilience, that bounce back ability. They were really up against it when they were down in that second set. De Groot, Van Cote had set points, but they held their own. I mean, we heard Yui say it, we didn't give up, we stuck together, we encouraged each other, and my goodness did they do it well. incredible. That match was very close to going to a third set, and we all know anything can happen in a third set. So they did incredibly well to clinch hold of that and come out as winners today. You can see the happiness on the teams today.
Well, not wishing to give away any spoilers if you're watching this out of order, but what a day it has been for Japanese tennis, because Shingo Kunieda prevailed in the men's singles wheelchair championship just preceding this match. And here in the ladies wheelchair doubles final, it is Yui Kamiji and Dana Matthews who have prevailed in straight sets to be crowned as the 2022 ladies wheelchair doubles champions. What a performance.